Hi, welcome to Catholic Chat. My name is Jessica.
Just kidding.
Hi, I'm Jessica Rios, and this is Catholic Catch-Up. And with me we have Taylor Kingston and Father Graham Golden from the Norbertine community.
So today we're here because actually it's Father Graham's first day as pastor of Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary in Albuquerque. So thank you for taking your time to sit with us. I'm sure you're pretty busy, but
It's been a busy day.
Yeah, tell us about your first day.
Well, it's actually been a very pleasant day. We began with Mass with the staff and pastoral team here. We're blessed with a fairly large staff here, which is nice. So we gathered and celebrated the Eucharist together, and it's kind of a providential reality that it's the solemnity of the Annunciation of the Lord. So, when the angel Gabriel comes to Mary, the scene, or be the mystery of the Rosary before this, on the wall behind us, the visitation, when Mary goes to Elizabeth while she's pregnant with the child Jesus. And so we had Mass together, and then had a little kind of meeting time just to talk about possible kind of changes and evolutions and things that we might be seeing, and then we had a big lunch together.
Nice.
Just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
So nice. It was good to just spend time together.
Yeah.
I told them, I said, what you'll notice of me in my time here, I said, there's three things which I think you all have gotten to know about me that I really care about, is prayer, relationship, and process.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's have Mass together, let's share a meal together, and talk about how we keep things moving forward.
Nice. Great, that's exciting.
Yeah, so it's been a good day so far.
Yeah. Good.
So, though I knew I was actually really pastor, when I walked in the parish office, and the first thing I was greeted by was a petition from some parishioner.
Oh my goodness.
It's nothing insurmountable, it'll be fine. But I was like, I really am in charge now, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
One of the advantages of being a parochial vicar is that you're always good cop. When you're the associate pastor in a parish, then you become pastor. Then
you get both. Pretty much a bad cop, though. Yeah.
So, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
You need someone to steer the ship.
Yeah. Well, that's really exciting that you're here. So I think that when we first found out that you were going to be pastor here, you're obviously one of the younger priests in the diocese, and the youngest priest at the Abbey. Is that correct? Yeah.
Not the youngest, Norbertine,
right.
The youngest ordained member.
Yeah. So, and I had talked with, I know Jessica and with Selena kind of about this, and I thought, wow, Father Graham is going to one of the largest parishes in the diocese. Right. This is like one of our own going up to the big leagues, gonna be to me it's a big deal. Does that play a factor? Do you think your age and being on the younger side play into a factor being a pastor of the parish?
I think it certainly influences the way I probably will be as a pastor.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial, those realities, impact who and how I am. I was just, in fact, realizing, having been outside of parish ministry now for the last little over a year, how accessible I am, how many people have my cell phone number, how many people Facebook message me, how many people Snapchat me. But in young adult ministry and formation and vocation work, which is what I've been doing, it's a much smaller number of people, and you can have much more intimate connections. And now we have over 2,500 families here, and so beginning to figure out how do you be accessible without, just getting spread so thin that you can't keep up with communications and things like that. What it means to also then, because as any parish community, Holy Rosary has a lot of young people, but it has a lot of elderly people. It's in an older neighborhood in the city. It's an older parish. And as I was saying earlier, I realized I'm the 11th pastor of Holy Rosary. So this parish has been here over 65 years.
Wow.
68 years actually this year, founded in 1950. And so with that, it's also figuring out, I know how to communicate with young people, but even talking about simple things like making sure ministers have taken their abuse awareness training, which is now all online. But when you have an 80-year-old who's singing in a choir, what are we doing? Making sure that, of course, the diocese still offers the classes in person and things like that, but just facilitating those kinds of accessibilities, I think is going to be one of my challenges, is to think in a very broad scope and not just within my own age demographic.
So then that leads me into, there's like a lot of talk, I feel, not a lot of talk, but I feel like a lot of people always ask me what it is that you're doing, because I think a lot of people still think that you're working at the foundation too.
Yeah.
So can you just clarify once and for all right here, what is it that you do?
What is it that I do?
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, I once worked for the Catholic Foundation for many years as their coordinator for program development and evaluation. I've since left the staff there as of this past August, but now I'm on their board.
Oh, okay.
And we're beginning a committee on community outreach, which will oversee kind of a lot of the work that I had done on staff. So I'm still connected there in that way. At the Abbey, I'm still the director of the Office of Christian Discipleship and Religious Vocation, and I'm still a postulant and novice master. But now, obviously here at Holy Rosary, I'm now the canonical pastor. So, yeah, still juggling a lot of things, but they all interrelate. You know, I was thinking, so back in October, because of course I was on staff here as parochial vicar for over a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so, you know, certain families you get to know well, and we had one parishioner here, Maria Metzger, who passed away just before her 110th birthday. And so I had the honor of being able to preside at her Mass of Christian burial on her 110th birthday.
Oh, wow.
And I was thinking in that moment, you know, 5 generations of one family in this one parish were all living and all present. And every one of those generations has had people still maintaining involvement in the church.
That's amazing.
Of course, not every single person in the family,
Right.
but the fact that you can see that lineage.
Yeah.
And it really puts things in perspective as a pastor when you're walking in and you realize priests come and go,
Right.
but the parish community stays for generations.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I think as a Norbertine, one of the interesting aspects to our relationship is I'm also the 5th Norbertine to be pastor here. And we actually have 3 living generations of Norbertine pastors now.
Yeah.
Abbot Joel, Father Bob, who was my immediate predecessor, and myself. And there's about 20 years between each of our ages, too.
Yeah.
And so recognizing kind of how, in our context, it's not just, you know, the priest that comes in and then the next priest that comes in, but as a religious congregation, especially as Norbertines in service here, it's like the parish family and those families that have been here for generations and the new families that have come, you know, more recently. And are beginning to establish themselves, and then our Norbertine family, and kind of how we've grown together and kind of journeyed together in that way. And so, so in some ways, it makes you realize what a gift it is to be doing ministry in the context of something that is so much greater and significant than yourself, and you're just kind of here to steward it and try to keep the Holy Spirit moving, because the Holy Spirit has done a lot in this place in the past 68 years, and hopefully will continue.
Yeah.
So that's my hope. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so have you celebrated your first Mass here?
Well, I guess formally, technically my first Mass as pastor would have been today with the staff.
Okay.
I actually this morning had Mass at the Abbey. I had the Abbey Mass every Monday morning. We do Mass in Spanish at the Abbey.
Oh, okay.
And so
At what time?
At about 7:20. We'll have
Okay.
Monday mornings Mass at the Abbey in Spanish, right after Lauds. Lauds is in English, Mass is in Spanish.
Okay.
And actually, I was somewhat proud of myself. I preached my first Spanish homily without notes.
Wow, good job. That's
So,
awesome.
it was very short. It was just for the enunciation, but
great.
Yeah.
they told me they understood me. So,
Oh, that's cool.
so making
Congratulations.
small incremental
Yeah,
steps in that. My first kind of significant Mass is here as far as, you know, Sunday liturgies will be this coming weekend. So the 14th and 15th. So I'll be at every Mass, not necessarily celebrating every Mass, but I'll be preaching every Mass, just to kind of try to be present and, you know, I mean, I already know the community because I already served here, but in this capacity, to be able to be present in that way. And then, but since we're in the middle of the Easter season, it's not the most normative time for leadership transitions, but you know, Father Bob's moving on to hospital chaplaincy, which is really his passion and love is to really be present with the sick and the dying, and so this was what kind of worked out with our various other responsibilities and schedules and things, and so, but we're just getting ready for first communions and confirmations and all the stuff you do during Easter season and baptisms, and so we're gonna. Right now, I think our plan is to get through to Pentecost and then figure out what's next.
Yeah. Yeah, so you kind of came
keep
in
the
like...
momentum that exists and then
Yeah.
then figure out what might happen.
Oh my goodness, you came in like on the moving ship already.
Yeah,
Like there was no stopping, like it was going and you just had to jump on.
Right.
It's a busy time.
Exciting, yeah.
And we had a beautiful send-off for Father Bob at the 12:15 Mass.
Oh, good.
But, because as Norbertines we don't move around, we
Right.
spend our whole life in one place,
Yeah,
he'll still be around the parish, taking
Yeah.
Masses,
Mhm.
and so
that's good.
Oh,
he
good.
won't be unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So, so the very high bar he set for preaching and things like that will continue,
Good.
at least with his presence.
Yeah.
So our next portion of Cafe Catch-Up is going to be, we're going to play a game. It's called Heads Up.
And there's
So,
Like
yeah.
with the phone and
Yeah.
you can do it. You can do
I'm
it.
not good at these things.
This'll help
Yeah.
you get into that homily mode.
Just
Father Bob
don't-
sets the bar high.
Don't play that during the homily, though.
Don't play
Heads up.
Heads up.
You
Yeah.
could.
But the letters
I
are so
don't.
tiny.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, ready?
Yes. Okay. So what we're gonna do is first, we're gonna do the one where it's acting it out.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So, should we stand up? Hold on.
Oh, should we?
Yeah.
Okay. Opening a jar, putting something in, pouring something and drinking it. Drinking soup. A sandwich. You're putting something in a bowl. Okay, next one. Go. Chewing. Chewing with your teeth really loudly. Oh my gosh. Eating something. Snacking. Bubblegum. Chewing bubblegum.
Yes.
Blowing bubbles.
Yes.
Sucker, licking a lollipop. Ice cream cone. Licking a ice cream cone. Licking a lollipop. Eating a lollipop. Eating a ice cream cone. It's freezing. Eating a cold popsicle. Picking up a snowman. Building a snowman. That was awful. I'm sorry. I did so bad. Okay. Making coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
So we only got 4. Okay. Who wants to go next?
Oh my gosh. You go. I'm a bad guesser.
Okay. Okay.
So wait, skip
Yep.
is up.
Skip
then
is up. Yeah, correct. Christine.
Jumping rope.
Yes.
Cutting hair.
Yes.
Opening a wine, champagne. Wine.
Yes.
Making tortillas. Washing hands. Washing dishes.
Yes.
A tail.
Yes.
Playing darts.
Yes.
Changing a light bulb.
Yes.
Plugging in charging a phone.
Yes.
Flying a glider. Paper airplane.
Okay.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening the window.
Yes.
So really good.
Okay, time's up. That last one was
We're
falling
like-
in love. No.
No, what is that?
What was the last one?
Falling in love. We're like, no, we're not gonna. No. Okay, that was really good. You got
That
10.
was, yeah.
Now you have to.
Okay. Play this stuff again. Is that what?
Yeah, just like that up.
And it's down.
Okay. Yeah, down. Get it right.
Shaking a bottle. Shaking a soda. Shaking a thingy. Pouring up. I'm so bad.
Okay.
Bus. Driving a bus. What the heck? Stepping. An escalator.
Yes.
Making a sandwich. A cake. Making a cake. A frosting on a
Yes.
cake.
Yes.
Eyelash in your eye. mascara, eyeliner, glasses, lenses, pupils.
Putting in contact lenses.
I got
2? Oh, I'm gonna do the worst. Okay.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
That's good.
Thank you guys for watching. This was Catholic Catch Up again with Taylor Kingston and Father Praem Golden.
Be sure to check online on the Norbertine Facebook page and on the Archdiocese Facebook page for this video and more videos and upcoming events.
So next Friday we have Taizé, April 20th at 7:30 p.m. at the Norbertine Abbey. And again, check out our Facebook page for upcoming events. Do you have anything going on?
No, just everyone's always welcome here at Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary, and feel free to come by this weekend for 14th and 15th for my first masses as pastor here. And then also, if you know of any young men who may be interested in exploring priesthood or religious life or just looking for direction in their life, we have a discernment retreat coming the beginning of May 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Abbey. So feel free to contact us for information on that.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
And this is Catholic Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Give it ketchup. Think of like a bottle that you
Of ketchup.
yes
Catholic
introduce.
Ketchup.
Reset.
Okay, ready?
We're ready.
Do you know how to do it? So next Friday we have Taizé. It's not Taizé.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Taizé.
Taizé.
Yeah,
Okay.
people say it all different ways.
Taizé.
Okay.
People know what we mean.
So next Friday we have Taizé, April. Stop! I can't say it. Taizé.
Taizé.
Okay.
Like Tay.
Zay.
Zay. Okay.